Hi everyone. Now I'm going to be tying a soft hackle wet fly. I'm tying at the moment some small wets, and when I'm doing the flies that are similar to a request that I get, I try and obviously it gives me an excuse to film it, put it that way. So, but anyway, I'm struggling with this one, but I'm still going to have a go at it. It's just mainly down to I don't have all the materials, practically not. I've got to substitute most of the materials anyway. So they don't. I mean, thread. I've certainly got red thread. Now the rib of the fly is a UTC and wine. Now that's my first stumbling block. I don't have wine and UTC, but I do have it in this case. This here is the uni, so I'm going to be using that. The body is copper flash. It's from Orvis. Now I have copper, so I'm just going to use a copper tinsel. So now the thorax is a UV lavender ice stub. Now I don't have it. I thought I did, but I do have something similar. This is just a lavender coloured flash that I have. So I'm going to give that a go. And it's a black end, which I do have a black end. So anyway, at least I'm going to give it a try, and we'll see how it turns out, because obviously I've not tied it before. Now I'm going to be tying it on. This is a full mill hook. It's a size 12. It's an all-purpose medium. I'm going to obviously tie the fly with the red thread, in this case uni, which is going to be the tag, and obviously the head of the fly. So I'm just going to wax my thread. I'm just going to start at the eye and work my way down. On the way down, just remove your waste. Now I'm going to wind it till I'm in line with the point of the hook, and then I'm going to form a small couple of mil tag with the thread. Nice and tight. That'll do it, that's fine. Now the rib of the fly, as I say, is this wine uni in 8O. Now to rib it, I'm just going to make sure it's waxed, so it gives me plenty of grip. Catch that on. Now I have some copper tinsel on my desk. It's actually quite a wide piece, but it's nice and soft, so I catch that on. Now the body is, because there's a thorax, you don't want to go all the way up, so catch that on. Leave a space, a good space for your dubbing at the thorax. So wind my flash up. Catch it on, nice and tight. A smaller or medium flash would probably be ideal. And then I'm going to rub the body with the wine uni thread. It's about 4 turns there, there's not much more room for any more. So secure that. And then trim away. So we've got our lavender colour. This is just like an angel hair. Don't need too much. Like a small thorax really. Lightly dub it on. I'm just going to form, as I say, the thorax with it. It's a nice shape. Leave enough room for your hackle. I'm just going to stroke it back here. And again, I'm going to wax my thread. I'm just drawing it back so it sits nice. Just like, I'll keep these long flash, these long fibres just to blend in. Now I have a small, at the bottom of a hen neck. This is just an Indian neck I have, dyed black. So I'll just put one of the hackles off. Tie it in by the tip. The length of the hackle, it could be short. I mean, I like to tie these short sometimes, and I like them long. So I'm just going to reveal the tip by holding them with my hackle pliers. Just going to catch it in, draw it back. So a turn there, a couple of turns up, 2 or 3 anyway. And there's the tip. Now I can either trim that away or just nip it out. And then I'm looking, the fibre in this hackle is quite thin, so around about, there's, I'll say 3 turns or so. If it was a thick fibre, I would probably only do a couple. Should do it. to catch it on. Now again, what I'm going to do here, because it's such a thin stem, I'm actually going to fold it back and then just form the head with the thread, keeping it nice and tight, get straight in and whip finish, don't let the thread go, just keeps the dressing really tight, whip finish. Make sure you set your whip finish nice and tight, and then I'm going to break the tip off, or break that, hackle away the remains anyway, trim away your thread, just roll in the fibre or roll in the hackle back to get it to sit quite nice. There we are. I needed the 3 turns really because it's quite a sparse fly, but that's where they're nice, like that. You can see the body, you get a nice shape, it looks fine. Yeah, I like the look of that fly. It's quite a nice looking fly, that. And then you can just put a wee bit of varnish on the head. Just be careful you don't touch the hackle. All the way around. Looks a nice dressing. I can see it's certainly catching. The colours are good. Certainly an attractor like pattern. It'll certainly catch fish's eye. So it's the type of fly that the fly I like anyway is when things that can be, the light's not so good, sometimes you need a wee bit of flash to catch their eye. Sometimes when they're thinking twice, it can encourage the fish to take. So it's always good to have these wee attractor light patterns. So it's quite nice. As I say, I don't know the name of it. It's just a gentleman that ties it, and it sounded interesting, so it's something a wee bit different from the standard wet flies. So there we are. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.